Hi, Scouts. Welcome back to Scout Press.
This week we have news with Wrigley and admin updates with Sophia.
Enjoy the broadcast.
Hello, I'm Wrigley, and today I bring to you the news. Last week was a week to remember. It was Inauguration Day in Washington, D.C., and Joe Biden was sworn in as president. Joe Biden will be the 46th president of the United States of America. The new vice president of the U.S., Kamala Harris, will be the first woman and person of color to be vice president ever. All of the former presidents and the first ladies were there except Donald and Melania Trump, and of course, Jimmy Carter did not join because of coronavirus and his age. Lady Gaga, Jennifer Lopez, and Garth Brooks all sang different patriotic songs at the Capitol building. Biden has already brought back laws and bills taken out by Trump, and some of the things Obama had put in place were also brought back. Thank you for tuning in with the news this week, and don't forget to stop by next week.
Hi everyone, I'm Madeline, and this week's food of the week is churros. These are really good to eat in the summer. And that's food of the week.
Thank you for tuning in this week.
We hope you enjoyed.
New segment next week.
And remember, come back next week. Welcome to the Sulcer segment. My name's Sophia, and this week we are interviewing our principal, Miss Sulcer, about some things that are happening around the school. So, Miss Sulcer, what have you seen last semester that you want to continue this semester?
Well, for sure, we're doing a great job with wearing our masks, and we definitely need to keep that going. I also am enjoying not having lockers and having kids have all of their supplies when they go to class. Teachers have been telling us how wonderful that is, that we don't have as much garbage in the hallway, we don't have as much loitering in the hallway, and kids are coming very prepared for class, so congratulations and way to go, students. Definitely want to keep those things. I guess there's more things we have to keep than I want to keep, but things that are working well as far as COVID and the changes and keeping us safe. The thing that is working is our social distancing at lunch as well, although part of me wishes we didn't have to do that, but it is working well, and we seem to have kids getting through the lunch lines faster and enjoying more time with their friends eating and things like that. So that's a positive.
And what are some of your hopes for this semester?
I have a lot of hopes for this semester. My greatest hope, honestly, would be that there's enough change in the virus and safety that I know we'll wear masks the whole year. That has been said, and we just have to wrap our head around that. The one thing I do that hope that changes for the sake of our activities as far as music, art, our sports, is that we are allowed to have our student body back as spectators for those things. I know we'd have to mask, we may have to social distance and spread out, but I think it's been really hard on our performing people, whether it's sports or music or what have you, not to have people see them do what they love. So I hope that we can somehow get concerts back and we can have spectators and more family at our games.
So, what do you think of the masks as the principal? Like, how do you feel that they're helping?
Well, we know scientifically they absolutely do help, and we know that we are healthier by wearing them than if we weren't. Do we love and enjoy actually having them on our face? I would say very few people, but I do know a couple even in this building that might wear masks the rest of their lives and they love it. I'm not one of those, so I look forward to the day where we would not have to have those on, or it was an option for people and not a mandate. But I also know that it is our lives for at least the rest of this school year, so we'll just make it work.
Do you think we'll be able to go back to boys and girls out in the front after lunch, or no?
Probably not this year. From the sounds of the superintendent's visits, we will continue to social distance and use masks for the remainder of this school year, because we will not have everyone in our community vaccinated by the time school's out. So those are things that'll still be in place. But do we look forward to a time where we can have that happen? Yes.
And so is there anything else you wanted to add to this about anything that's been happening around school?
I don't think so. The one thing I am really thankful for is our clubs and groups, because I think they've done a good job keeping things fun, where there's things we can't do, like we can't have dances, we can't go to our games, all of that. They've done a nice job with our fun days, And whether it just be a music day or a hat day or some kind of dress-up day, spirit day, fundraisers for good causes, we've been able to keep kids involved and kind of having some fun when we've had some of those things taken away. So I am super happy about that, and I hope those groups continue that fun stuff.
And are there any upcoming events that you would like to share?
That's a good question. Other than our basketball games and wrestling meets that are coming on, because we had to delay those because of COVID, but those really aren't things students can go to in the near future, so I don't know that we have much planned. I know our clubs do have some things going with contests and fundraisers and helping out our community with some things like penny drives and stuff like that. So those are the things I would point to.
Well, thank you for coming and meeting me, and that was the social segment.
Hi.
Thank you for tuning in this week.
We hope you.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in this week.
I hope you enjoyed.
New segment next week.